Hi everyone, especially my 13 subscribers. By now you should be able to predict what this message would be about. But before I talk about that, I want to say a big thank you. Thanks to my subscribers, though I don't necessarily know all 13 of you. I am still grateful you at least gave me the support by at least remaining my subscribers over the past 4 years when I actually started doing these videos. I also want to thank those that viewed but didn't subscribe. You, in part, gave my channel a total of 2,888 views from 2017 to the time of this publication. Again, I am truly grateful. I could have read this myself, but instead decided to end this chapter of my life the same way I started it here on YouTube, using a generic voiceover. 2017 marked my paradigm shift. A shift from the idea that God is some guy up there in the sky looking down on his fallen creation every day in anger and bitterness, to the idea that we create our own realities by our thoughts, words, and deeds. Not that there isn't some higher power out there somewhere, but that same higher power is also within us all and cannot be separated from us, even if we wanted to be separated from that power. I shifted from the idea that the Creator can be defined in a book or a library of books, to the idea that no finite mind can ever truly even begin to comprehend the infinite. I moved away from the thought that we have a Creator that requires worship of its creation. Now I share the thought that no true creator needs its creation's worship because the Creator is self-sufficient, and that Creator can never truly desire any form of worship, as that is synonymous to human behavior. Furthermore, it would render that Creator no more different from an earthly king. I used to believe that when good things happen to bad people, it's God's mercy on them, and when bad things happen to good people, it's God's way of testing them. Now it is apparent to me that good and bad are subjective and has nothing to do with any god or gods. But it has everything to do with some of the choices we make, circumstances we find ourselves in, and the unpredictability that comes with living in a world of 7.8 billion different minds and personalities, not to mention natural disasters. I used to think that if I tried hard enough, maybe, just maybe, I could heal the world, make it a better place. But in the same way we forget Martin Luther King's dream of seeing all races unite, it's the same way my desire to change the world will only phase a few but no lasting impact. What is even more sobering is the reality that it is our differences sometimes that cause us to hurt each other, while it is our similarities that bring healing and restoration. The truth is, I started this channel as a means of expressing myself. I thought that by sharing my views I could reach thousands of people like me or otherwise who had a common goal, to bring truth and love. However, over the past 4 years the results show that my channel is not growing. Even after hours of research and video editing and composition, results are what make the difference. And yes, I did as much of the required implementations as per the algorithm's stipulations. I am talking hours of planning, nights without sleeping, finding appropriate images and tags, titles, thumbnails, and the whole 9 yards. Yet, the video with the most views, which by the way didn't add to my subscription increase, is what's our true purpose? The lies we've been told, and that was because I paid for it to be promoted. But sadly, I can't always pay my way through life, and don't think it's authentic. My desire to grow my channel by organic means has been a daunting one, and one that has left me with no choice but to close this chapter of my life. Far too many people already do what I do anyway, and far too many already have a supporting body to help boost them forward, if not by paid advertisement. My supporting body is my family and was my church community. But since I no longer subscribe to the paradigm they still hold to, not much support is given or expected. I never started this channel with the intention of making money. It was out of a heartfelt desire to share my views and opinions and get my message across before I exited this platform Earth. Well, I guess I have failed. And please don't think I am doing this for attention or pity. I have just come to realize the hard-cold facts. I am not making a big enough impact, so it's time to close the doors to that aspect of my life and move on to something else. I wasn't really a video type of personality anyway, and that is the truth. Again, This is not me whining and complaining because I am not getting attention. Rather, it is me saying I am probably not suitable or engaging enough to please both the YouTube's algorithm and those who use its platform. It is me saying call a spade and stop fooling myself. So, I am from here on postponing my channel indefinitely from future uploads. Not sure whether I will delete my channel yet. Look, all of us in some way or another want to feel a sense of belonging in this world. Let's face it, true or false? If true, like you, if my voice and views are not appealing to the masses, then isn't it time to shut up and move on to something else? Tell the truth. Please know that my passion for truth and knowledge will never die. After all, it was only after my paradigm shift that I recognized the need for the two anyway. I don't expect many persons to see this video either. I am kind of used to it by now. But just know that all I have ever wanted was to help make the world a better place. Unfortunately, sometimes that means letting go of lies or deceptive teachings about one's creator and oneself. I think this is what made me unpopular in my little circle of connections. I might have lost the church community not because they hated me or I hated them, but because we could no longer worship the same God or believe in the same concepts of who God is. Nevertheless, I have gained a wider perspective of the world, one I might continue to share through my books like my first published book, Change, An Undeniable Phenomenon. Or maybe I won't. It all depends. Well, I just want to wish you all the best. Stay safe and enjoy your life, and do so responsibly. Remember, no matter what, that you are a child of the universe. No less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. I will remember that too. Farewell and goodbye all. Peace.
Come on back, peaceful. Family's worried about you. Your mama's crying. Sister too. Come on home. Think about jumping. Suicide's a sin against God. Against those that own you too. Whoa, easy now. Easy now. And I've decided not to sell you after all. The fact is, I'd miss you. You've been there all my life. Like your mama was all my daddy's. Daddy vowed never to sell your mama. And I'm vowing never to sell you. You can come on back. I won't hurt you bad. You can stay at home. Stay with John. Stay with us. Would you like that?
I'm gonna be free or die. I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I got a made up mind, and I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Just as feet up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the